Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolfcane.
What's everybody?
We're back!
We hope you are all staying safe.
Yes, indeed, yes. Social distancing, please.
Yeah. Condolences to everyone who's losing loved ones, losing employment, and everything else.
Yes, yes, yes.
These are crazy times, and they're not going to get any better anytime soon, but we've got to support ourselves, support each other, and continue to try to maintain strong mental fortitude while we go through this kind of unprecedented situation.
There was a doctor that was speaking, and he was saying that during this pandemic, not only is our health important to be intact, but our mental health is important as well. So it is absolutely imperative that we are mindful to keep our mental state as healthy as possible, because there's a lot of things that we cannot control that is completely out of our control. So losing your job, not being able to leave the house, so on and so forth. So keeping a healthy mental state is very, very important. So let's be mindful of that and work towards, maintaining a healthy mental state. Okay, babies? So
I'd like to also know in the comment how your governments are handling the job losses, because here in the States, it's not very well, not very good. We're expecting a check for $1,200. Don't know if that's monthly or if we're ever going to see another one. And I don't know about you guys, but you can't live in America for $1,200 a month. So very weird times. Don't know how it's going to look like on the end of this, but the employment rate in America,
it's amazing.
With our last recession in 2008 was like 300,000, and now it's over 3 million. So it's just a huge difference. We've never seen anything like it, so we really don't know how it's gonna happen. So yeah, try to keep your faculties about you.
Yes, my love. It's not easy, I know.
Always think that this is bigger than all of us. So let's try to maintain that perspective.
Indeed, indeed.
Nightwish has released a new album.
Yes.
Human Nature is out now, the whole thing. A lot of you have been requesting Shoemaker.
Yes.
But we're going to go ahead and start with music.
Keep things in order.
I want to do it in order. So we're going to start with music. Yeah. We've already done Noise, which is the second song off the album. And then Shoemaker is the third song. So we're going to do this one, and then next week we'll do Shoemaker. Also, you'll notice I'm not posting too many videos right now. I am heavily editing the Beste Zangers episode 3 that we shot months ago. The reason I haven't posted is I haven't had a chance to edit it. And I'm like, you know what? If I keep editing new videos, I'm never going to be able to edit the Beste Zangers. So I'm focusing on that. That's going to be after this video here. That's the next video you'll see. And once I'm done with that, I can go back to editing everything else. If you want to see a lot of our videos, if you want more of our content, please go to our Patreon or consider becoming a member on YouTube. Yes. Because I'm putting all the pre-edited stuff before I have a chance to get to it on those channels. So you see, if you look in our community, we're posting a lot of reactions, a lot of requests from our patrons.
Thank you to all of you.
Yeah, thank you for that support. Thank you for that continued support. We know you're all going through hard times. So we're trying to get to all your reactions as quickly as possible, and that's where you can find them. And unfortunately, until I can edit them, I can't put them on YouTube. So if you're impatient, the Patreon, it's only $1. You can go and see all the videos. So go ahead and do that, and we hope you're all doing well.
Yes.
You know, we're going to experience some Nightwish music.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm so ready for this.
Me too.
Tribal fires, right? So tribal fires, right?
Yeah.
Get that kind of jungle tribal vibe.
You want to dream, want to take
heartbeat and leave the noise behind if we be lovers. Before it starts, come join me, gathering that you believe with the wildflower after days. Become the kind of still arms that run their voice. Give me your home inside you until the final thank you. And a good night. Music, fanning the flames of a mystery. Deeper than the listen and losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. You were singing the tale of another man. Have you ever heard music? It is coming, coming, coming your way the very first of a mystery, deeper than the listen and losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. Music, fanning the flames of a mystery, deeper than the listen and losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. You are singing the tale of another man. Have you felt it in yourself, the music? It is coming, coming, coming your way the very first song.
Music coming in the very first song. They weren't lying. That was music, and that was the very first song. Okay, that was a nice intro to the album right there, right?
Yeah.
From there, it went right into noise. Okay. You know, we did the gathering just before we shot this reaction. We did the gathering, and we were talking about Annek's vocal control. And
she's whisper singing.
and I was
okay.
saying, you know, how high level Annek was.
Yeah.
But Floor was just demonstrating that here.
Yes, but you know, Floor. Yeah, I don't.
This song had a very
anything less.
odd way timing
Right.
on the lyrics,
Right. Yeah.
and it made it like this song you can tell was very hard to actually sing.
I know,
This
and I was
challenging.
When I was hearing her whisper singing, I'm thinking, yeah, you this was not the easiest.
It's not just the whisper singing; it's the like the way she was arranging the
I
lyrics.
agree.
It was so odd that I would think that as a vocalist trying to make that work would not be easy. And well, what's interesting about that, the reason I said is because noise comes right after this, and I cut this out of the noise reaction because I felt bad saying it. But you remember when I said that this doesn't feel like it was challenging her vocals?
Yeah.
I felt like Noise was a very, very
simple and safe
song to
Not
sing.
simple, but definitely safe, yeah.
I felt like it wasn't very, it's a very easy song for Floor to sing.
Oh, of course.
And I felt like it didn't really challenge her. And now I hear this and I'm like, well, they're challenging her on something else. Noise was a bit more of a mainstream kind of easy listen.
Very much so.
Where this is a bit more complicated in the way it's structured.
Wow, Floor.
And
Wow, baby.
I could definitely see this as something that she did as a challenge, and she pulled it off quite well. I would think this will be hell to sing live, but on this, for now, it sounds great the way it is. Yeah. So well done there. Well done there. Nice intro to the song. I almost bawled crying because.
Bald crying.
Yeah, no. So there was some classic Nightwish in this because this album has been a bit of a different change of pace for Nightwish, which I consider a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong. But I gotta say the way Floor harmonizes with Marco and with Troy is just a joy. I gotta say, when we did Ad Astra, I kind of didn't really talk about it because I was too busy talking about Carl Sagan and everything, but when I hear the song back a couple of times, that second half of Ad Astra, where they're harmonizing and Floor is doing this beautiful operatic vocal, and then she's just going with it.
We didn't talk about it at all in the reaction, but yes, listening
so
to it again,
beautiful.
It was just, you enjoy the song much more.
What they're doing right now is very different. Still very Nightwishy, but very different in how they're harmonizing. They're definitely utilizing more of their tools.
Gotcha.
I feel like,
Gotcha.
And I thought it was beautiful.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's different enough to have you explore it in a different way, where it's not like just everything you've heard before that, and yet there's a lot of sameness. There's a lot of that like the bass chords of the guitar. That's very typical Nightwish.
Indeed.
So there's a lot of that old with some of that new.
Yes.
And I think it's striking a nice balance, and that beginning now with the grunts, the caveman grunts.
Yeah.
Now we know that that's Floor.
I know.
which blew our mind. In The Greatest Show on Earth, we thought it was Marco because they didn't show us who was doing it. Then later on, we found out that was Floor doing that.
But I heard her. But she's astonishing.
That's
I
great.
mean, during Chit Chat Vibe Session on Twitch the other day, Trent says, "Hi, baby, love you."
Yeah, what's up?
She played, I think, a song by Floor's old band. She was growling in that song, and let me tell you something right now. I was blown away because I'm like, this is. I know she spoke about. I read somewhere that she's trained like she know everything. Okay, guys, she's tapped in everything. The woman is she's amazing.
Very versatile.
But she doesn't feel confident in her growling.
Really?
No, she doesn't. But let me tell you something, baby. That song. Oh, baby, let me tell you something right now. We are here. It was popping. Her vocals, her growl was so good, and I was just blown away. I was blown away. So maybe that could be in case you missed it at some point. Right?
By the way, she was sick. Doesn't know if she got the coronavirus because I don't think she was able to get a test. But she was sick for several weeks. She's gotten better. But I saw her Instagram that she was sick for a couple of weeks.
Gotcha.
Again, don't know if it was or not. Now it's like weird. Every time you get sick, you don't know if it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I do have some bad news. Annette Olzon, the middle singer after Tarja, her father passed from coronavirus.
Oh my goodness.
So condolences to her and her family. That's terrible. These are weird times. Yeah,
and I'm really tired of people saying that this is just a disease. Or
is anyone still saying that?
For older people, and for
it's not doctors. I've seen bodybuilders. I've seen so
by
many
all
young
accounts,
people
they're so healthy, and you just don't know how your body's going to respond to this virus.
And even though it's a respiratory disease, my sister, who's a nurse, says that she's been seeing heart issues, kidney issues.
Yeah.
It's more than what people think. It's more contagious than people think.
Absolutely, yes.
So right now is the time to continue to be diligent. I know everyone is antsy, staying at home for too long.
And for those who have to go out to work, we understand it's difficult. But
for those who go out to work, do not go out without a mask. If your employer says to do so, don't.
Don't do it, baby.
Don't do it. This is way more contagious than people are realizing.
Well,
so
Nightwish always brings these type of conversations out at some point.
Look, they've gotten to this new level. This is the place to be as a human being. This is the right place to be. Where Nightwish is right now, where their head is at, is the right place to be, because it gives you the perspective you need, especially in these times, to really know your place in the world and to just understand.
Perspective is important.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not going to get into it because I've done it in so many other videos, but these are such trying times, and just to know that, I mean, this is like, people have compared it to like an alien invasion in a way where, I mean, as bad as things are, we have an opportunity here to really learn as a society to become one more unified world. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we really have an opportunity here. Now we've all tasted something together that is of equal, rich, poor, but yes. Obviously the poor are suffering way more than the rich.
Of course.
But it's you know, getting sick and dying is no one is immune to that, and it's just an opportunity to perhaps get some level of perspective on taking care of the world, taking care of ourselves, and taking stewardship of our existence, taking ownership of our existence as a people together, and not just so individualistic. I don't know. I feel like we're learning so much in this short time. Like, you know, we've said, for example, in our government here, that we can't do universal health care, yet here we are sending people $1,200 checks.
Right.
It's like we always make money for things, war or armies and stuff. We always make money for things that are destructive or are... Yeah.
Always.
You know, line people's pockets, but when it comes to helping the people who need it, there never seems to be money for that.
Never, ever.
So I don't know. I really hope something positive comes out of this. Something that we can really use as humans. You know, this album is very human. As much, I think what's interesting is, as much as they are in the stars, it's very grounded in Earth and humanity. And that's, I think, what's the most thing about this album. I mean, This song, Music, I mean, who else is to enjoy music except human beings who have the ability to understand and appreciate music?
Right.
Noise with the social media and everything else. This is all about us. We are the conscious beings on this planet who have control and stewardship of this planet. We are the only ones who can do anything about it. If we choose to, we can just eradicate ourselves and everything will continue to exist. The Earth will survive whatever it is we do to it. We won't. We are the only ones in control of that. At what point do enough people take ownership of that to where it matters? Particularly the people we place in power. The people who are in power don't care about this as much as we do, yet we keep putting people in power who do not care or make enough of a difference that actually causes good change out of fear, out of selfishness, out of hate, out of othering people. We're shooting our own selves in the foot constantly by putting in joke leaders who genuinely don't know what they're doing and don't really care.
Don't care about.
When do we stop doing that?
They only care about
themselves. I'm not talking just in America. I'm talking about everywhere.
Everywhere, yes. It was a woman, because you were saying this, we're all connected, we're all in this together, and...
I'm saying we could be. We're not, but we could be.
We are all connected, and we are all in this together, but there are some people in this world that are so selfish and so self-centered that they only truly care about themselves. I was watching a video on Instagram, and this woman was at Target, and she brought up all of I think it was Target, but she brought up all the paper towels in the freaking store, and she had them boxed and placed in the back of her truck, and someone was recording her saying, wow, this shouldn't even be legal. But so there was no more, it's just that people can be so
courtesy,
selfish.
Yeah. Well, I would never do that. That's fear and selfishness. Yeah.
But yeah, fear will drive you to do some real nasty, crazy things, but I mean, the fact that we're all human, we're all, and it's just...
And also the distrust we have
really
amongst ourselves, because she's afraid someone else will do it if she doesn't do it. So it might as well be her instead of someone else, and that's the attitude we're talking about. You know, it's the kill or be killed.
I can't imagine going to a store and buying up all the. It makes me want to cry.
I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed if someone saw me doing that.
It's just the idea of doing that hurts me because I know that there are other people that actually will need paper towels like I do. I couldn't believe she did that. Anyway, whatever. Moving forward, not sideways. Wow, this is a beautiful song.
I cannot wait to do the rest
Very
of this
meaningful.
album.
Me
this
either.
is gonna be one hell of a ride.
I know. It's been fun so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest.
Yeah, and we're still gonna do Devin and everybody else.
Yes, of course.
But like I said, for now, my main focus is Best of Zangers, episode 3, because again, we shot it months ago.
I know.
Why are we waiting so long? I want this already to be up so we can go ahead and start working on 4.
I'm excited.
I know we're slow, but what can we do? I mean, we're gonna enjoy it our way at the end of the day, and hopefully you'll be there to enjoy it with us, and just re-experiencing it for yourself. So,
and no matter how old it is, it's still very relevant. Okay,
it's relevant to us.
Relevant, yeah.
It is for us, and it's gonna always stay relevant because the music is so damn beautiful.
I agree. Anyway, whatever. I hope you guys, you're done talking, baby?
Yeah, I hope you guys found some entertainment out of this, and stay strong, guys. Go ahead, do your ending. I don't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
If you did enjoy this reaction, please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share content as well. Please be safe, babies, okay? Love on yourselves real hard, okay? And make some time to call and check on your loved ones, okay? And yeah, just be good to yourselves. All right, my loves. On that note, we're signing out.
Yeah. Always keep it metal, guys.
Keep it metal. Love you guys. Bye.
Love y'all.